I do have exciting news of my own, and I will enlighten you very soon.
Are you digging for dirt on me?
No.
Did Kane put you up to this?
Okay, what's it about?
Audra, there's something that you need to know about the kind of person she really is.
Get ready for a week in Genoa City that will redefine loyalties, shatter fragile truces, and unleash a torrent of raw, unfiltered emotion. The week of October 20th to 24th on The Young and the Restless is poised to be a masterclass in high-stakes drama, centering on a powder keg triangle that is finally exploding. When Sally Spectra makes a bold move to reclaim her power, she inadvertently lights a fuse that sends Nick Newman into a rage he can barely contain, threatening to tear the Newman family's delicate peace to shreds. This isn't just a simple lover's quarrel, it's a battle for identity, legacy, and the very soul of its central characters. As Sally pushes back against the constraints placed upon her, Nick's fury will reveal deep-seated insecurities, while Adam finds himself in the eye of a storm he both dreaded and, perhaps, secretly anticipated. The calm before the storm, a fractured foundation. To understand the cataclysm of the coming week, one must first appreciate the fragile ecosystem that currently exists. Sally, once a rising star at Newman Media, was unceremoniously demoted by Victor Newman after her emotional entanglement with both of his sons was deemed a liability. She was placed under Nick's wing at Augustus, a move that was framed as protective but felt like a punishment. Nick, playing the role of her stoic savior, has offered stability, a quiet office, and a predictable future, a stark contrast to the chaotic passion that once defined her life and career. Meanwhile, Adam, having been granted a cautious second chance at Newman Media, is walking on eggshells. He's trying to prove his reformation is genuine, not just to his father, but to himself. Yet, the specter of his past with Sally and his eternal rivalry with Nick looms large. He sees Sally at Augustus, a place he views as a corporate graveyard, and a part of him still believes she is meant for more, for the fire and ambition that he, too, embodies. This tense status quo is a pressure cooker, and Sally Spectra was never designed to simmer quietly. Sally pushes back. The phoenix rises from the ashes. The central catalyst for the week's events is Sally's profound and growing dissatisfaction. Early spoilers indicate that a major professional opportunity, or perhaps a creative spark for a project she is truly passionate about, lands in her lap. This isn't just any job. It represents a return to the high-stakes, glamorous, and cutthroat world of fashion or high-level media that she thrives in. It's a chance to be Sally Spectra again, not just Nick Newman's carefully managed project. When she brings this opportunity to Nick, expecting his support, she is met with a wall of resistance. Nick, from his perspective, sees danger. He sees the long hours, the high stress, the potential for heartbreak, and the shadow of Adam, who undoubtedly still operates in that world. His concerns are wrapped in the language of care and protection. He tells her she's not ready, that it's too soon, that the quiet safety of Augustus is what she needs. This is where Sally pushes back, and she does so with the full force of her pent-up ambition. "You don't get to decide what I need, Nick," becomes her battle cry. She will forcefully remind him that she is not a broken doll to be kept on a shelf, safe from the world. She is a visionary designer and a brilliant businesswoman who clawed her way up from nothing. The demure, grateful persona she has been cultivating shatters, revealing the fierce, determined fighter underneath. She accuses him of not protecting her, but of containing her, of being more afraid of her reconnecting with her own power than of any external threat. This confrontation is a thing of beauty and brutality. It's not just an argument about a job, it's a fundamental rejection of the life Nick has built for them. Sally is declaring that stability without passion is a gilded cage, and she is ready to break the lock. Nick's furious reaction, when the protector becomes the jailer. Nick Newman's fury, when it erupts, will be seismic. Spoilers suggest this is one of his most visceral and emotional outbursts in recent memory. Why such an intense reaction? On the surface, it's about the perceived risk to Sally's well-being. But dig deeper, and it's about fear, control, and his ancient rivalry with Adam. Nick's entire identity for months has been built around being Sally's rock. He was the one who picked up the pieces when Adam, in his view, shattered her. He provided a soft landing. In Sally's defiance, he doesn't see a woman reclaiming her autonomy. He sees her spurning his salvation. He sees her choosing the chaotic, dangerous path that always leads back to his brother. His fury is a toxic cocktail of rejection and jealousy. He will likely accuse her of being ungrateful, of having a death wish, and, the lowest blow, of secretly doing all of this to find a way back to Adam. He cannot comprehend that her ambition could be for herself alone. He is convinced it is a proxy for her unresolved feelings for his brother. This is the moment the mask of the calm, collected Nick fully slips. He will not handle this with reasoned debate. He will yell, he will slam doors, and he will issue ultimatums he may not be able to enforce. The man who promised to never cage her is now rattling the bars, and in doing so, he is pushing Sally further away than ever before. His anger doesn't make him look strong. It reveals the profound insecurity at the core of his relationship with Sally. Adam in the crossfire, the unintentional provocateur. As always, Adam is a central figure in this drama, even when he's not in the room. Spoilers indicate he will become aware of both Sally's new opportunity and the subsequent blow-up with Nick. His reaction will be complex and telling. Part of him will feel a grim sense of validation. He always believed Nick's safe environment was suffocating Sally's spirit, and now he's being proven right. He may even offer Sally a word of encouragement, a simple, "If this is what you want, you should go for it." This seemingly benign support will be like pouring gasoline on the fire of Nick's rage, confirming every one of his suspicions. However, Adam is also trying to be a better man. He will wrestle with the knowledge that his mere existence is a trigger for this conflict. Should he step back and let Sally fight her own battles, potentially losing her for good? Or should he step in and advocate for her, knowing it will detonate his already precarious truce with Nick? His internal conflict will be a key subplot, demonstrating just how difficult genuine change can be when the ghosts of the past are so loud. Ripple effects across Genoa City. The shockwaves from this central conflict will be felt far and wide. Victor and Nikki, the Newman patriarch and matriarch, will be deeply concerned. Victor, who orchestrated this entire situation, will see his plan unraveling. He despises drama that impacts business and the family name. He may summon all three parties to the ranch for one of his infamous sermons from the oak desk, but this is one fire even he may struggle to contain. Sharon, as Nick's confidant and the voice of reason, Sharon will likely find herself on the receiving end of his anguished phone calls. She may try to counsel him to let Sally go, warning him that his fury is his own worst enemy, but Nick may be too far gone to listen. The future of Newmanland. This feud has direct corporate consequences. If Sally takes this new role, where does it place her? Is it at a rival company? Could it be a new division that puts her in direct competition with Nick or Adam?